Well, if you're a fan of Cory Kenshin, then you already know what I'm about to talk about. So Cory broke his silence finally after 3 months, stating that he has some demons going on and his mental health was at risk and stuff like that. He felt like his videos were forced and he really wasn't enjoying what he was doing in a sense, and he really wasn't like the vintage Cory Kenshin, which I do understand. Being a content creator is hard, especially when you have millions of people expecting like uploads or like they have their eyes on you constantly. But with this breakage of silence, like for me at least, and I think I can speak for a lot of people, there are some mixed feelings with it. Like for me, I'm only gonna speak for me, and if you relate, you know, comment or something. But I felt like I'm super grateful that he's alive, for one, and that's saying something right there. It took him 3 months to finally break his silence about, you know, kind of what's going on. Not in full detail, but it took 3 months just to say, like, this stuff is going on, which we understand. First of all, mental health over a check all the freaking time. Like, again, I'm happy he's okay. I'm happy he's alive and he's working on himself. But at the same time, I'm kind of pissed that it took him 3 months to tell us. For me at least, like, again, you can say something so small like, hey, I'm going through some stuff, going to take some time off, love you, see you soon. Or even shorter than that. For me, that would have been super cool. Like, bro, take care of yourself. Mental health especially, you do need to take your time with, because if you can't manage here, then everything else doesn't even matter. But it's just that 3 month time frame, because a lot of us unfortunately thought you were to the afterlife. A lot of us thought you were missing for some reason. In fact, I was looking you up like maybe a week or two ago. It's like, what's going on with Cory? Like, is there an update in the web that I have no idea about? And I looked it up and it said the status of your channel, or the status of you period, was missing. And I was like, was he kidnapped? Like, what's going on? Cory, somehow, if you're watching this, or fans of Cory, if you're watching this, super happy you're okay and you're alive. But at the same time, it took you 3 months to say it. And I understand, like, this is a double-edged sword for real, because like I deal with mental stuff too. I must deal with mental issues. So like when you're dealing with mental stuff, it is hard to speak up when you're dealing with the demons inside your head or demons outside in the world. I sound like a dick and I sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to be. I'm just expressing how I'm feeling. But it's just like, you had us worried like every single day for 3 months. And not everybody can just flat out, like maybe 2 or 3 days after they're like dealing with demons and stuff, to say, oh, I'm taking a break or whatnot. Some people take longer, but me personally, I feel like 3 months is a little too long. And that's just me. Above all, I'm not shooting Cory down. I'm still gonna be a fan of him. But truth be told, for me, I am disappointed in kind of how he handled it, just because it took so long and we were worried to death. And we were like, are you okay? And if you don't want us to be worried, just say something so small like, yo, I'm okay, I'll be right back. Even if it was like a small little lie, like you may not even be okay and you weren't. But just the fact that the millions of people that watch you and support you know that you're alive and trying to get better and need some time off, we're cool with that. Maybe you didn't see it. I do get it. I see it from your perspective. I'm just expressing what's going on in my head, because I don't want this to fester inside of me, in my head. But that's all I want to talk about. If you're fans of Cory Kenshin, big ups to you, like myself. How do you feel about it? Leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Like, we can talk about it in Discord. Not trying to shamelessly plug it, but I am talking more on Discord, and let's get this whole group talking about the Cory Kenshin situation. But again, so glad that he's okay. But damn.